Hey everyone, my name is Emerald Guardian from Emerald Guardian Productions, and this week I am reacting to RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 2. I'm really excited to dive into this. Looks like it's another long episode, 21 minutes, which I'm very happy about. I'm really liking the longer episodes, and the episode title is Dead in the Air. That really, to me, that validates my theory from last week that we're potentially getting some kind of attack on Weiss while she's in that bullhead. Probably from Grimm, I'm guessing. The same ones they heard attacking that other ship that was calling for the Mayday. But I guess I have to watch and find out. Again, I got another shout out to Sammy Cohn, who is another RWBY reactor. Her channel has grown a lot this past year, and I really love her content. She was advertising, but she did a shout out for my channel again on her stream the other night. So I want to thank her again for that. And if any of you guys are watching my videos, definitely go check out her channel. She got lots of great content. She did RWBY Chibi reactions. She's done RWBY reactions. She's doing Full Metal Alchemist reactions, as well as Fate Zero reactions, as well as a bunch of gaming Twitch streams as well. So she's a great content. So make sure to go check her out if you're interested. Again, that's Sammy Cohn. But anyway, enough of that. I'm definitely going to just jump right into this, and we can discuss it after. Here we go. The intro, yep. I'm really liking this intro. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Like, the animation style is pretty cool, but it's just the song is different. Like, Casey she's really changed, like, got a new style for this, which I think is interesting. And I'm really liking it. I'm really excited to see Oscar's storyline in the show. And probably see some more Adam this season, maybe. I'm thinking that's a Spring Maiden there. That's my theory. And Raven and Yang, I'm so excited to see when they meet up again. And more Weiss summoning. Oh. Yeah. And Blake and Ilya. Yang versus Mercury. Oh, that'd be so cool to see a rematch of that. And then Salem. Here we go. Ooh, Lionheart.
Are we ready?
Uh-oh. This makes me nervous. What's going on here? We're taking where the relic is? Oh. It's that creepy Grimm from last volume.
After you. Your Grace.
What does this thing do?
Oh, are you there?
Communication.
Hello,
Yeah.
Leonardo. Do you have something to report?
Of course, ma'am. I would not waste your time if not. I'm still just so fascinated by this creature. Cinder, dear, are we coming through? Can you see us clearly? Well, as clearly as you can.
Oh, what?
Oh, good.
She got her voice back?
Recovered.
Your report. What is it?
I've found the Spring Maiden.
Is that so? Well done, Arthur. Had I known how useful you'd be in expediting this process, I would have sent you long ago.
As much as I'd love to take credit, ma'am, I can't say that either of us have to thank for this development. I guess you could say a little birdie told us.
Explain.
Oh, Tyrion's in so much trouble.
Crow Bronwyn arrived at Haven Academy earlier today. He believes Spring has taken residence with his sister's tribe.
Is the girl with him?
Oh.
Yes, Miss Rose was in attendance.
And you know of the tribe's location?
Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am. But you have to hurry. Crow is already at odds with my...
Leonardo, do you remember the first time we met? I remember. I remember your fear. But since that day, you've been extraordinarily brave. I won't forget all that you've done for me. Do not forget everything I can do to you.
Oh. Maybe you're just a cowardly lion then. I thought you were being blackmailed.
You and your team will meet with Dr. Weiss,
maybe just
and
threatened.
together convince Raven Bronwyn that the survival of her people depends on her cooperation. Once you have Spring under control,
Oh, they're gonna try and rationalize with Raven instead of attacking her.
has promised the destruction of Haven, and they'll have it once we have what we need.
Understood.
Not
Interesting.
you, Arthur. Tyrion's in need of a new tale.
What happened to his old one?
Guess.
The silver-eyed girl?
Oh.
It will be done.
Good.
Seems Crow was right, Lionheart. The students aren't pushovers.
You're free to speak your mind.
Interesting.
I don't understand. Working with bandits? Keeping RWBY alive? What's the point? We're strong enough to take what we want by force.
Never underestimate the usefulness of others. Take Leonardo. He was one of Ozpin's most trusted, and yet now...
This is really interesting.
You will have the power I promised you when the time is right. But remember that it comes with a cost. If Ruby Rose has learned to harness her gift, then you must take care to protect yours. There's only so much I can do to aid you.
This is interesting. Salem's are
And
different
Cinder,
than I expected.
before you go, inform Tyrion that I wish to have a word with him.
Oh, Tyrion's screwed. Well, he's obviously not going to be killed, but I would not want to be him right now. Because he failed, and the only saving grace at all was the fact that he had supposedly killed Crow, and now that's not even happened. I'm sort of scared to see what kind of weird abomination tale that Watts is going to rig up for him. I don't know. It's probably going to be creepy.
Where are we?
Nowhere good. Passing by some of Lake Matsu's floating islands.
That's actually really cool,
Gravity
though.
dust that forms in these things is
Gravity
getting less
dust.
of a turbulence.
That makes
Nothing
sense.
I can't handle, but the islands sometimes hide some nasty grim. I'm
Oh,
just
no,
letting
no,
all
no,
my
no,
friends
no.
in distress keep
He's gonna crash right into them?
Look out!
Oh, that's crazy. Is that the Mayday they heard?
You've got to be kidding me.
By the gods, we lost Percy! Help!
Oh no, it's another one. There's are those bugs? What are they? Those are those wasps? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no. It's ripping it in half. That thing's like a suicide bomber. Oh my god. That's... Okay, Weiss. This is insane.
Freaking Lancers. Alright,
Lancers.
buckle up.
Good choice, Weiss. They're gonna be screwed otherwise.
What we should have done in the first place. You're carrying dust, right?
Officially, no. Actually, yes.
Then when I tell you, open the rear door.
Why wasn't it loaded ahead of time? Jeez.
Better make it quick.
This is gonna be cool. This is actually really, really cool. Oh no!
Kid, we're cutting close.
Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of when Nora yelled ready. Okay, what episode is that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Wind. Fire. Oh yeah. That is so cool. It's like a fireball. Okay, geez, these things are agile.
Hold on.
How fast can this bullhead go? This is so cool.
What was that?
We're hooked.
Oh no. No.
I've got an idea. Hold on. Literally.
Is he gonna try to scrape it off? This is gonna be crazy. Oh yeah.
Can you find a pair of islands we can fit between?
Kid, you are reading my mind.
This is so cool. It's actually probably one of the coolest fights. Well, like I've seen in a while in this show. That's crazy.
Yeah, great going, kid. We are in the clear.
Is she okay? Okay, yeah. Whoa.
It's a Queen Lancer!
What?
A queen? Is that sort of like an alpha Beowulf? Is it compared to a Beowulf? A Queen Lancer versus... I think I just shrugged them off. What is it? It can shoot. Oh my. Oh no.
Do something.
Summon! Yeah. We're not. Oh, that guy's gonna be pissed if she loses all their dust. Is that enough? How is that not enough? Like, how big is this thing?
I can see the shoreline. Guys, we're not gonna make it.
Summon! Oh, it's this song. Here we go. This is gonna be, oh my god. This is epic. Where's the sword? Does it have a sword? This is so cool. Oh, there we go. That is so cool. How long can she sustain? Whoa, how'd she do that? Oh shit. That was so cool. Their engine's out. Oh. Are they gonna crash in the wilderness? That is not good. That is so cool, though. Oh, God.
Adam,
It's not good.
I'm not going to repeat myself. So I want
Fiona
you to
Khan.
listen when I tell you that the White Fang will not attack Haven Academy.
High Leader Khan, I am begging you.
You should beg for forgiveness and nothing else.
Oh, she's so cool.
The assault you led on Beacon was not the great victory you clearly think it was. And you should be grateful your punishment wasn't more severe. You are a symbol for many in our
Adam's gonna try and kill
organization.
her. I
That
bet.
doesn't
At some
make you
point.
infallible.
I was merely trying to follow your example, High Leader.
And what example might that be?
Strength. Strength and unwavering conviction. The humans have seen that strength now.
I was one of the first to suggest violence where violence was necessary. Peace bred complacency, and acceptance of our place in the world. I will not allow humanity to push us down without pushing them back. But the destruction of the Huntsman Academies crosses a line. The loss of the CCT has brought global communication to a crawl, and the White Fang is more of a target now than ever before. You have justified humanity's campaign against us, and for what? Empty promises from a group of humans? Humans we still know nothing about, and come and go as they please.
As much as I
These
disagree
are
with
not
Sienna
examples
Khan's
of
methods,
strength, Adam.
I agree with her
They're
here.
examples of your talents being diminished by short-sightedness.
If you want to know more about the humans, then why not talk to one of them yourself? Hazel!
Took you long enough.
What is this?
Apologies. I don't aim to cause any trouble.
You've brought a human to this location?
You should hear what he has to say.
This is grounds for execution.
Then just kill him.
Please. Nobody needs to die today. I'm just asking for a moment of your time.
The longer you stay here, the less of a chance you have of leaving alive.
I'll take those chances, if you don't mind.
Definitely see scars on Hazel's arms now.
You don't like me. You have no reason to like me. But you don't have to like me to get the results you want.
I'm starting to doubt either of you fully comprehend what it is that I want. I want humanity to fear the Faunus, to know that we demand respect. I do not want to start a war with the humans that we cannot win.
That's where you're wrong.
Edgelord Adam.
We can win a war against the humans. Not only because we have the support of Hazel's master, but because the Faunus are the dominant species of this planet.
Oh, Adam.
We're better than humans. We have everything humans have and more. Humans shouldn't just fear the Faunus. They should serve the Faunus.
I've had enough of this conversation for tonight. Guards, take them away. I said take them away.
Not
I
good.
will admit, Sienna, you were right about my popularity. My followers in Vale already see me as the true High Leader, and many here in Mistral feel the same.
Can Sienna Khan fight?
What are you doing?
What's right for the Faunus. From this day forward, I will be the one to lead the White Fang.
Uh-oh.
If If you think I'll just step aside and follow beneath
She's dead.
you're wrong.
Yep.
I know. Thank you, Sienna.
You were there when our people needed you. But they need me now. I'm sorry you couldn't see this through to the end.
Are they gonna blame Blake and Son for her death? They could turn her into a martyr. Oh my god, that's
Give
all
our
I'm thinking.
former leader a proper burial. All who were here tonight will claim that Sienna was murdered by a human huntsman. Sienna Khan will become a martyr for our cause.
Okay, that's sort of right.
Her final act as High Leader.
Oh god. I was sort of right there. This is gonna piss off all the faunus in Menagerie. This is not good.
When were you planning on telling me about that?
This was my business, not yours.
It's our business now. And I don't appreciate you withholding things like that.
Your master was concerned with Sienna's willingness to cooperate. Now she doesn't have to be.
Nobody needed to die today.
Hazel's interesting. Because he's not... Even Salem isn't as violent
Disagree.
as I assumed. Oh god, crash. Is the pilot alive? Weiss is gonna have to make it through the... No, the bandits. She's gonna end up at Raven's tribe too. This is not... Or maybe bandits?
Help! Please.
What do you think?
Yep, it is.
I think we just hit the jackpot.
Oh my... I was not expecting that. At all. It can't be the end already. No, oh my god. Wow. This episode was okay. That really threw me for a loop. I was sort of expecting, once I saw them crashing, that Weiss and maybe the pilot, if he was alive, would have to find a way to travel through the wilderness to Mistral. But now she's trapped, or captured by Raven too, and Yang's on her way there. So Yang and Weiss are going to be getting together first, it seems like. That... Wow. That's just a lot different than I expected. Not in a bad way, but that's actually really good, because it surprised me. Wow. So it almost makes me wonder, it's like, is all Team RWBY be waiting for Ruby when she finally gets there with Crow? Well, I don't know how Blake wouldn't get there, though. But, yeah, like, I was expecting, Adam to go after Sienna Khan in the end. But I thought it would take a while, not try to kill her right then. And then once they killed her, like I was saying, I was expecting they were going to turn into a martyr, and basically try to turn that against Blake and Son and Kira and all their plans in Menagerie. And that wasn't exactly what happened. They're going to blame it on a human huntsman, but that'll also undermine Blake's efforts a lot. So that'll definitely cause problems. What else have we seen? I'm trying to think back. We didn't see... Did we see any of RWBY this episode? I don't think we have. No, we just saw Lionheart. Okay, so based on the conversation there, I definitely feel that he's not being blackmailed like I initially thought, but I could definitely see him, I think he was just threatened, and it definitely is playing into the whole cowardly lion stereotype trope from The Wizard of Oz, that I think Salem was able to frighten him enough that he's trying to save himself and maybe a few others by joining her or working for her, even if he doesn't really want to. But that's definitely what happened there. I will say, Salem has also been surprising me. I guess I just really expected her to be the stereotypical evil villain, want to murder everybody. Especially when she was revealed to look like this grim human kind of thing. But that's not even the vibe I'm getting. Even though she seems to have control over the Grimm, she actually doesn't even seem that violent, which is sort of surprising. Like, well, I fear for Tyrion. Well, not that I like Tyrion, but Tyrion's probably gonna get smacked around after it turned out Crow was still alive. But even so, like, Salem, like, isn't that, well, other than her, like, taking down the academies and killing hundreds and thousands of people, overall, she doesn't seem that, like, crazily violent. And then Hazel's like that, too. He's like the whole thing about no one had to die here today. He's obviously a villain, but he seems to not agree with murder, but, or maybe unnecessary murder, in their eyes. I don't know, it's interesting. It adds a depth to the characters. Cinder has her voice back, which is interesting. And now that she's sort of more... I know there are some people with theories that Cinder might end up eventually switching sides because of how she was treated by Salem. I don't really think that anymore. I was, like, starting to lean that direction. I'm not sure. Because I feel like as soon as Cinder got her voice back, and now she has her power back, she's sort of back to her old self, and doesn't seem that uncomfortable anymore. So, I don't know. I think she just seems uncomfortable when she's not in power. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. We still haven't seen any of Emerald in the opening or any of the episodes. Sort of curious what is going on with that. What else? Well, they asked Watts to make a new tale for Tyrion. And I can only imagine what that's going to be like. Turns out that those weird, creepy jellyfish Grimm definitely are just for communication. I know we weren't sure exactly what they were for last volume. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, the scene with Weiss and they're fighting in the bullhead, I really liked that. As you can probably notice in my reaction. I wouldn't say it's the best fight scene in the series, because it was like, it's just very different from what we're used to, and that's why I liked it. There was obviously better fight scenes, but it was just so different. See, like a vehicle shape, or a vehicle scene. I just really liked that. It was cool. And her doing her summons in the end, and, oh, that was just really cool. At first, when she finally launched all that dust at the queen, oh, what was it called? Oh no, I can't remember what it's called now. That new Grimm. I'll look it up later. But the queen of that was interesting. Like, I thought that was overkill. Like, when I first saw it, I definitely thought that was going to be overkill, because that was a lot of dust. But then the thing just shrugged it off, which to me seemed crazy. But I was thinking that the pilot was going to be pissed off about that. But she ended up doing her summons, which looked really badass. And that whole thing was really cool. But still, in the end, the ship was going down. And like I said a few minutes ago, I definitely thought Weiss was going to have to find her way to Mistral, but that is not the case. I'm just assuming at this point that the pilot's dead. Because we didn't see him. That's just the way I'm seeing it. But yeah, so Raven has taken Weiss. That is going to make things so much more complicated when Gang shows up to see her mother. Especially if they have Weiss in captivity. And especially if they're going to try and, like, sell her off to the White Fang or back to her father. I don't know. I could definitely see her trying to sell her back to Jacques. Which, it's not good for Weiss. It's really not good. But I'm hoping Gang will be able to do something. Then what else? Let's see here. I'm just skipping through the episode right now as I'm talking to remind myself what everything that happened. Right, since SiennaCon. I already talked about it a bit, but I really like her character design. It's like really cool. I'm sort of curious if those two not staffs, they're like spears slash pole arms that seem to be crossed behind the throne-like chair. I was wondering if that's what those were Sienna's weapons, but I guess we'll never know now because she's dead. It's very sad Sienna's dead because like I feel like she'd been an interesting character, but I definitely saw it coming. And Adam's just crazy at this point. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna survive after this season. I don't know. I could see him maybe surviving it if they're following like the 3 volumes per arc sort of deal. I could see Adam surviving up until the Haven thing, which will probably be next volume, volume 6. So I feel like we'll have Adam around for a little bit, but I'm not sure. But that whole scene is crazy, but not unexpected. Like I said, definitely should be a martyr. Wonder how Salem will feel about all that. Probably be pissed that she's kept out of the loop, but it probably won't be that big a deal. Then I guess the last thing was just Raven. Overall, I really liked this episode. I'm really liking this whole volume. Like, it's awesome. And now I just cannot wait for next week. Waiting each week is going to be so hard, this volume. Well, it's always hard, but you know what I mean. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Or put your theories or thoughts in the comments below, and I'll definitely take a look at them. And, yeah. Well, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.